Good day, my loves. Good day, good day, good day. I hope you are well. I am sending you love, some peace of mind, and a couple of big old hugs. We don't get hugged too often. I got hugged a lot yesterday. It felt good. But I also know now with my journey is that we can't hug everybody, and I'm a big hugger. So I'm learning on how to curb that, right? But anywho, I was just sitting here thinking, and I said, let me go ahead and jot it down or make a video about it because last couple of thoughts I had done went out my mind and I can't remember them. So I was like, okay, well, let me do this. Anywho, this one is just about, hey guys, the spiritually savage. This is where we talk about all things spirituality, all things growth, all things healing, everything that comes with all those things, right? Just basically on how to become better versions of ourselves, right? And so I was thinking about religion, and then I was thinking about how religion has been used to divide us, um, it's crazy because there's a lot of things that divide us from football teams to religion to anything that I can say, and I'm speaking figuratively, not specifically, but anything where I can say that I am this, and people say it in a way to make them feel superior or to make them feel better about themselves. This is the journey that I'm on, and this is what I'm discovering about myself as well, right? And so, like, I get why people say in a spiritual community, uh, no labels. However, there are labels that are specific that need to be in place, which is gender. I mean, those things just because I want my cat, well, I don't want him, but what if I wanted my cat to be a dog? Just because I want that, don't make it so. You see, so there are things that are definitive. Yeah, I could change him and do all kinds of surgery and stuff, but in essence, his essence would still be a cat, right? So when I say labels, I mean things that are man-made, that are made up, man-made. They're not part of the 108 laws that govern this beautiful place that we dwell. They're not. They were created by man in essence to keep order here while we are all here, right? But of course, crooked is as crooked does. And some people manipulated the laws in order to gain undue favor on this plane. And so it's like things are being corrected. People are becoming more aware of who they are spiritually and claiming, demanding, and not relenting on getting their abundance, their spiritual abundance. Ain't nobody having that no more. We are aware now. We see, we hear, we know. Yeah, we know. We know what y'all did. We do. We see what y'all doing. And we not having it anymore, right? No, we're not. We're not. We're claiming what's rightfully ours and we're doing the work so we can. And with that being said, I was thinking about religion and how it's been used to divide us. But I am almost betting that in every patriarchal religion that I have spoken previously about, besides Christianity, that there are some resemblances of spirituality in their holiest of holy books like the Quran and, whatever else book of knowledge that they deem holy, whatever, of course, Catholicism is the Bible. But and to me, in every religion, there's probably a trail of spirituality in there, because those religions was created over time. Like in one century it was this religion, in one century another one sprang up, in this century this sprang up, and so on and so forth, right? But it was because of the energies and the sleepless state of the people that inhabited the planet at that time, right? But now the energies are different. Everybody's feeling them, but a lot of people aren't aware of what the energies are doing to them internally and emotionally, especially if they are living in a state of fear, which is what they want you to be in. So you are not in tune with who you are or with your star player. Your star player is your higher self. Your star player is your spirit guides. Yeah. Okay. So I say all that to say my channel is an open channel. It's a welcoming channel of anybody who felt incomplete in whatever religion they practice, right? Who felt there was something missing, who felt they had a lot of questions and not a lot of answers, but also a lot of rules. Those things don't mix. If you have a lot of questions plus a lot of no answers equals somebody trying to tell you what to do and how to live, it confuses you. But again, if you're in a state of fear, you won't care about what they're telling you to do because you're in a state of fear. So you're already in a state of survival. You're trying to live, you're trying to survive, right? So you don't have no time to think about, okay, but why this and why that and why this? And then, when you ask those questions, no one is giving you any answers. And you say, oh, well, I'm just going to do it anyway because it seems like the easiest thing to do, but it is not. It is actually the worst thing that you can do. You must ask questions, especially when history has dictated a history. And I said that on purpose. It's when history has dictated a history, a trail, a timeline of when they have experimented on mankind. I'll say it that way. The Tuskegee Project, Miss Henrietta Lacke, just to name a couple. Okay? And if you don't know about those stories, I suggest you do a little bit of light reading, which I mean that facetiously because Henrietta Lacke is it's not light reading. It's not light. But I read the book. I read her story before it was even a movie because I was interested in this black lady whose cells would not die from cancer. She died from cancer. She died after childbirth. I believe she died from cancer. But they used her cells to make all kinds of cures and medicines and everything. And because things were as they were, such in those times, her family never got compensated for that. And because when you're in a hospital, they have you sign all those papers and no one really reads the fine print. It's as if they had ownership of her body, of her cells. I think later on in life, I believe that her family did get some sort of compensation, but I'm not quite sure. Because that wasn't what I was curious about. I was curious about the lady behind the cures. Anywho, that was just a little history on Henrietta Lacke. But I just don't believe that religion separates us as much as we are led to believe that it does. I don't believe anything does. I don't. I think the only thing that separates us is our compassion and our capacity to love and to feel and to be empathetic and to want to help. That is the only thing that separates mankind. Do you have a heart or don't you? Do you love your brother, your sister, your mother, your husband, or don't you? Do you want to be out there gallivanting and doing all kinds of stuff, or don't you? Those are the things that separate us. Where's your moral standpoint? Where's your moral compass? Do you believe in cheating on your husband or your wife, or don't you? Those are the things that separate us. Those are the things that govern us. A lot of people will want you to believe, oh no, it's if you follow Jesus. Oh no, it's if you follow Muhammad. Oh no, it's if you follow Buddha. And to me, and I've always had this argument and this rationale, and no one can answer it, but God created us all, and there was a point in time where we all spoke the same language and felt the same way until we were split up and our dialects broken up and our nationalities switched up to make it harder for us to communicate. And why is that? Because when you are on the same page, you can accomplish great things. You can accomplish great things. And I've already done a video about that story, because I don't believe it was as they say it was. I think that story was manipulated to keep us divided, to keep us divisive, right? So everybody is welcome on my page, because if you're on my page, then internally and spiritually you do not feel fulfilled in your heart, in your spirit, in your soul. And you could have practiced religion just like I did my entire life. But something was always missing. Something was always like nudging you that there's got to be more. There's got to be more to this. There's got to be more. And you search for it and you search for it, because there is more. There is another level. And if you were guided here, then my love, there's another level for you. But everybody has their own journey. And I can no longer walk your path as you can no longer walk mine, right? So, this channel is to guide you to get on your right path, not to follow my path. My path is just a stepping stone, but your stones may go to the right, your stones may go to the left. Mine may have gone down a jagged path where yours go through a straight line. Okay? I love you guys, and we're going to get through this, okay? Namaste. Ashe. Mazel tov.